Welcome to an extraordinary journey into the unknown. Tonight, we delve deep into the skies, exploring over an hour of compelling footage of unidentified aerial phenomenon. These enigmatic sightings have puzzled experts, ignited imaginations, and challenged our understanding of the universe. Are we alone, or is there something more out there? Sit back, keep your eyes on the sky, and prepare to question everything you thought you knew. Let's dive into the mysteries of the unknown.
Started here, and then he flew and curved down this way.
That's just the beginning of it.
Oh, here's another one right here. You see him? Flying right over our heads. Pointing it right at him. And now he's turning.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it flashed.
Yeah, you see him?
Oh, flash.
Yeah, it just flashed.
I'm lasering at him, and he's curving. Shit.
I do not.
Okay, strange. Probably 41.
Delta 41, standby. And Twilight 670, say the last part again.
Yeah, there looks to be, much higher than we are. They're going around in circles, so maybe 3 aircraft or some sort of aircraft is what they're thinking.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I don't know. You're not entering any military airspace or anything. I'm not sure.
Roger that.
Go ahead.
Colors like 7.
Twilight 670, Roger. I did report it. Do you have an estimate on the altitude?
They've got to be. From the angle I'm at, they've got to be at least 5 or 10,000 feet above us. They have to be. If you joined them from even bigger than that.
Twilight 670, Roger. And are they just white lights?
They just keep going in circles. I was an F-18 pilot in the Marine Corps, and I'm telling you, I've done many intercepts. I've never seen anything like this.
Twilight 670, Roger. Yeah, I was talking to the operational manager, and the only thing we could think of is satellites, but I'm sure those aren't going to be spinning around.
Absolutely, they're not satellites. They're in a big orbital, just keep going around each other, and then 2 more came in, and then 1 came down from above them. They just keep circling.
Twilight 670, Roger. Yeah, like I said, I did report it. I wish I could offer you the answer now, but unfortunately can't. And radar service is terminated, and frequency change is approved now.
And Center American 6.
American 6, go.
Yeah, we see some bright lights now off to the north of us, well above the horizon. Gets real bright and then gets dim, and we've seen it about 5 or 6 different times in same general area, but in different spots. It's pretty weird stuff.
American 6, Roger. And you said that was to the north of you, and how long was it happening? Because I think that's probably the same thing that other aircraft was seeing.
Yeah, it's happening basically continuously, but maybe 10 seconds apart. Just different bright lights that come on, get bright, and then go dim.
American 6, Roger. Thank you. I'll report that because they were asking up higher if I had any more reports. So thanks.
You're welcome.
Los Angeles Summer Person, Joby.
It's me.
Oh, no.
I have another guy reporting them.
Really? Okay.
American 6.
American 6. Is it off his right or left?
He said it's to the north of him. He's probably 25 west of Catalina right now. I asked him when he checked on over Edsel if they saw anything to let me know.
Okay.
And he said that it's continuous and the lights are getting brighter and dimmer.
Continuous, dimming. Okay, and then did he say about 5 as well? 7, whatever?
Yeah, he said it was multiple. He didn't know how many.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
It's just hovering in place. What is that? Look at the lights all around it.
Is it Hummers or is it LEVs?
From this height, Oliver's Castle, one of the most often debated observations was made early one morning in 1996. A young man who had spent the night here and had brought a video camera with him was woken during early dawn by a humming sound.
Here I'm standing at Oliver's Castle at precisely the same spot as John Whaley was standing in August 1996, when he supposedly, for the first time in history, managed to film the creation of a crop circle.
That the crop circle was not here on the previous day but had appeared on the following morning was a fact. That John Whaley was here at dawn could be confirmed by a military patrol that happened to be jogging by at the time. John went to the local pub later that same day and showed his film to the people there. Even so, many believe that he had managed to manipulate the film with computer animation in the meantime, something that computer animation experts doubt. To overlay a perfect animation over a handheld, unstable film would need several days of work using the computer equipment of that time. Even today, the film is still a great mystery, and John has gone underground due to the intense interest that his film created.
No fucking way. Holy shit. Holy fuck. That is...
Top of the screen, there it goes, and then the camera will slew to follow it. You'll see it pop in and out of the field of view there. This is essentially all of the data we have associated with this event from some years ago.
Chuj wie tych takich. Ale co równolegle.
else can see this, but that looks like a fucking UFO. Is that not? Is that not a fucking UFO? Or like a giant fucking like drone or something? Oh my god, what the fuck?
Took off, booking it.
Break Omaha, Pickney Kid, Rocco Pearls with possibility to launch Hilo ASAP.
Splashing your bearing ring.
Sure. Got 2 wins, 3 knots.
Keep going, bro.
We're making 10s. We could probably bring back 35 routes. Sir. Yeah, I'll bring it down. We got a lot of white water out there, some 6 wind swells. Whoa, it's getting close. Yeah, we have 31 knots sustained wind, topside, gust of 40.
Whoa, splashed. Mark bearing and range.
But NASA's own logs showed that practically all of their early Gemini and Apollo missions encountered UFOs. In 1985, NASA released UFO footage taken by their astronauts in lunar and terrestrial orbit. This film was taken by astronaut James McDivitt aboard Gemini 4. The next day, he snapped this photo of a cylindrical UFO in Earth's orbit. Despite NASA's official position, many astronauts have come forward with their own UFO encounters. James Lovell, Deke Slayton, James McDivitt, Wally Schirra, Gordon Cooper, and others have gone public with their encounters. In 1978, Gordon Cooper wrote a letter to the United Nations panel on UFOs stating that these are extraterrestrial vehicles visiting from other planets. In March 1989, the crew of the Space Shuttle Discovery may have had its own close encounter. A ham radio operator claims that he picked up the voice of the shuttle pilot, Colonel Blaha, speaking on a secret NASA channel.
Houston, this is Discovery. We still have the alien spacecraft under abhorrence.
NASA maintains that this is not Colonel Blaha's voice. Another space shuttle mission filmed several disks in high-altitude orbit traveling at several thousand miles per hour. Shortly thereafter, NASA began scrambling all shuttle transmissions. Despite the evidence, NASA maintains their official position and has explained these encounters as space debris or spatial anomalies. The turmoil in the 1960s diverted the public's attention away from the UFO phenomenon. Incidents like the Vietnam War and Watergate aided the government's debunking program. By the early 1970s, UFOs were no longer the topic of national interest. But despite the government's successful efforts, the sightings continued to increase in numbers. Took this picture of a metallic craft as it circled his house. In 1978, a terrified housewife in Spain snapped a picture of these UFOs while watching the sunset. This footage was taken by an Australian TV crew on December the 31st, 1978. This luminous domed craft appeared to have a rim around the center and two large portholes. It maneuvered at such an incredible speed it left this track on a single frame of film. No known conventional aircraft can fly at such speeds. In 1978, the United Nations released statistics showing that since 1947, 63,144 UFO sightings were reported. That's approximately one every 4 hours. Even President Jimmy Carter had his own alien encounter. While governor of Georgia, he filed this 7-page UFO report stating he spotted a glowing object hovering for 12 minutes in the skies over Georgia. The report was personally signed by Carter himself. This dome-shaped craft was filmed by a television crew from New Zealand in January 2nd, 1979. We can clearly see the craft from the top. The disk appears to be rotating while emitting a blue glow. An identical craft was photographed in 1952 by a Brazilian journalist in Rio de Janeiro. Here we see the dome is visible from 2 angles and the side is surrounded by large portholes. In 1991, this footage made worldwide headlines. These 2 discs were videotaped in a suburban neighborhood just outside Ottawa, Canada. Both UFOs landed in what appears to be a pre-arranged site. This footage became known as the Guardian sighting. In 1991, eyewitnesses screamed as a photographer took this picture off Manhattan Island as a disc emerged from the river and flew off. This craft was photographed rising out of the water in Australia as it docked with a smaller dark object. This UFO was spotted in Denver, Colorado as witnesses watched from a neighbor's backyard. In the mid-1990s, startled eyewitnesses filmed these craft as they hovered silently in the night skies. In the months following, similar craft were videotaped on 3 different continents. It was rare that sightings like these gained much national attention. One of the least known aspects of the UFO phenomenon may be the most chilling. With today's sophisticated computer technology and special effects, it's possible to fake a picture or alter video. But this modern technology hasn't always existed. We've uncovered startling new evidence that suggests that mankind has been visited since the beginning of recorded history. This is the oldest known picture of a UFO.
Wait.
Gabe, I'm freaking out, yo.
Let's fall. What is that?
Hold on. Let me get out the car. I can't see, yo. Let me get out the car for a second.
Yeah, we were just talking about this earlier. Buddy there saw him last January. Same place, saw these things flying around.
I saw it mentioned in the chat group. I've never seen it.
Yeah. Look at him moving now.
Oh, I'm getting him on video nicely too.
Nice, you're getting them really good there. I zoomed in on them. I had to send it out. Nice.
Those are way up there, man.
Yeah.
Is that? It's disappeared. right? It disappears. This is at 16 times speed. You can see it fly over the horizon. I'm gonna slow it down here. Now it's just halted in midair. Then shortly I zoom in. This is where I notice it. I'm gonna pause here. And that's the object that I zoomed in on. I'm gonna play it again. I zoom back out because I really can't believe what I'm seeing. So I zoom back in, and as I zoom back in, it disappears there. It just fades out. And so I zoom back out to make sure that's just not a camera issue. And then it reappears, so I zoom back in immediately, and there it is again. And then as I zoom in this second time, or third time, it disappears again, and unfortunately on this phone camera you can't see it, but it fades off gently to the right. It's very pixelated on this camera. And so I sit here for a second, wait for it to come back, and it doesn't. But it was sitting there for around 4 minutes, and as soon as I started observing it, it disappeared. And I monitored this camera for the rest of the night, and it never came back. So hopefully we can figure this out.
Zoom in on it. There we go. Yes. This is dead pixel. Alright, this is Venus. It's IR. EOW. VON. There's an object. It's stationary in the sky. You can see with IR, but you can't see with daylight cam. It's there in IR.
C'est quoi ce truc? C'est quoi ce truc? Maman, viens voir. Ben regarde là-haut. Mais je sais pas. C'est quoi ce truc? Mais ça bouge.
Se trata sin la menor duda de uno de los videos más espectaculares que se han registrado en la investigación de este fenómeno, que demuestra la presencia de naves de origen no humano desplazándose muy cerca de la superficie lunar. Observemos una vez más. De acuerdo a la información en redes sociales de China, este avistamiento fue registrado el 29 de septiembre del 2022 por un testigo desconocido en esta misma nación, y que asimismo no tenía ninguna intención de grabar ovnis. Este visitante apareció de manera fortuita en el ángulo superior izquierdo y quedó registrado gracias a que el autor estaba utilizando una cámara P1000 de la marca Nikon con un lente de 3000 milímetros, lo que le permitió grabar con enorme nitidez el paso de este disco muy cerca de la superficie de nuestro satélite natural. Un evento pocas veces documentado en la historia, ya que, en esta ocasión, no fue un telescopio, sino una cámara profesional de largo alcance la que grabó con alta definición este evento extraordinario. Incluso, usted mismo, en circunstancias similares, podría convertirse en testigo de un evento muy importante como este. Es difícil determinar exactamente a qué distancia se encontraba de la Luna este dispositivo de origen no humano. Sin embargo, no queda la menor duda de que esta estructura era de dimensiones considerables. Tomando como referencia el diámetro de nuestro satélite natural, que es de 3.474 kilómetros, se puede estimar que este misterioso disco se movía a una velocidad aproximada de 300 kilómetros por segundo. El sitio de internet de China que divulgó este video señaló que este disco expone una consistencia metálica con una serie de puntos alrededor de su circunferencia. Observe cómo conforme se desplaza, este cambia de posición, y en el último momento registrado por el testigo,
Objeto no identificado.
It's not quite California, but on the border. And I'm sitting in the Target parking lot, and this thing has just been stationary up in the sky in the little town that's about 30 miles away from where I live. Looks like it's kind of between here and there, maybe directly over there. I'm not sure. Sorry, my daughter's in the background singing. And this thing has just been stationary in the sky the entire time I've been here, which is like 10 minutes. I don't know if you can tell, but there's like an aura around it on video. In like person and by the naked eye, it looks like there's an aura around it as well. It's almost like when you see heat coming off the asphalt, and almost kind of like dirty looking. That could just be a little bit of smog. Sometimes we have that in our skies, not super often, but it does seem to be centered around that spot in the sky, and it's just there. I asked, someone who was walking by in the parking lot, like, do you see that? And they said they think it's a hot air balloon. It's possible, we have those in the area, but like, this thing has been in the exact same spot for more than 10 minutes now. And it's just tripping me out a little bit. Jeez.
You've been the president. You've seen all the info. Are they real?
They've given us an idea for our next book.
Well, what do you know? What can you tell us?
The truth is that we've never proved one, but there are things flying around up there that we haven't fully identified yet. And keep in mind, there are basically 1 billion galaxies in an ever-expanding universe. I mean, you can't even get your mind around the sheer number of things that are out there.
But you've seen this.
And
you've seen the data.
Well, no one knows, but I think that the probability is that there's something you would call life somewhere else.
All right, and this is the...
I just made myself a freak, right?
This is book number 3.
Right, so this is the jumping off point
book number 3.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
You're a Rhodes Scholar. You know what's up there. What is it? Tell us right now. What is it? Do we need to protect ourselves? Should we be buying duct tape or anything?
No.
We need to protect ourselves from ourselves.
No, yeah.
Just grab your ear.
Plane, dude. There's no wings, dude.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it a UFO? We can't figure it out. A viewer reaching out saw these large bright lights in the skies over the strip in downtown. He says they're bigger than the helicopters we see circling many times. And we just heard back from Nellis. They say not involved in this. So if you think you know what these are, or you've seen these, you can reach out, let us know right on our website, anewsnow.com. Top story there.
Hay unas nubes ahí, se debe de estar.
Pero, a ver. ¿Están a la misma altura Telles?
Afirmativo.
Un poquito, arriba.
8, 9, 10, 11, contando toda la cola. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Ok, no sabemos qué estamos viendo, son unos objetos nada más luminosos que vienen a la misma altura que nosotros. Pues no podemos saber qué distancia. ¿Por qué nos vienen siguiendo?
What the hell is this? Honestly, this is really strange. I mean, we're here every night. I've never seen anything like this.
That's the reflection from that light.
What the hell is this? Honestly, this is really strange. I mean, we're here every night. I've never seen anything like this.
That's the reflection from that light.
That's really fucking strange.
Are you kidding me? Hold on. Are you serious right now? What is that? It's getting closer to it. What the fuck is that?
What are you looking at? There's a dot
The
following
plane,
that
there's a dot
plane.
following it.
It's turning around. No.
太给你了。
看这里的那个人好有意思啊。
Este es un fenómeno que se presenta regularmente 2 o 3 veces al año, la gente ya lo está esperando, no hay una explicación, no son drones, no son bengalas, no es nada conocido y normalmente después de que concluyen esta presencia llegan aviones de la seguridad de los Estados Unidos a dar vueltas. Aquí tenemos un objeto tomado con un telescopio donde se puede ver su núcleo y la energía que produce en su derredor. El servicio, resulta trascendental reconocer estos fenómenos en México, convertir a nuestro país.
Es el ángulo del FIR recto. Exactamente.
Arribita de nosotros está.
Así es.
A las 7, a la misma altura.
Hay unas nubes, ahí se debe de ver esto.
Un poquito arriba.
8, 9, 10, 11 contando toda la cola. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Ok, no sabemos qué estamos viendo, son unos objetos nada más luminosos que vienen a la misma altura que nosotros, pero no podemos saber qué distancia. Jóvenes,
no estamos solos.
¿Qué? No estamos solos, de veras. ¿Qué cosa tan rara,
As we conclude this fascinating exploration of unidentified aerial phenomenon, we are left with more questions than answers. The sky continues to be a canvas of mystery and wonder, reminding us of the vast unknown that surrounds us. Whether you are a skeptic or a believer, these sightings challenge us to look beyond the ordinary and consider the extraordinary possibilities. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey. If you have your own theories or experiences, share them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more deep dives into the unexplained. Until next time, leave no trace.